Have you taken the time out to follow my Instagrams?
Thank you, my earth signs, for showing up for your chakra energy healing session for this season. I'm glad you're here. For those of you who are new and don't understand what's going on here, this is all about us finding what's going on wrong within our centers, and one of the best way to heal is to go to the chakra energies, okay, because that's has everything. It's connected to everything that has to do with our existence, from spiritual to physical to mental to even things that we can't even comprehend. When we tap into our chakra energies, we're really tapping to the core centers of life within ourselves. And so healing from within out is the best way, right? So there are still things that we do on the physical surface that leads us to harm ourselves in all aspects and all areas of our existence. So I do this chakra thing, this tarot session to help you to predict it, to see it, so that you can face it and then heal it with the daily things that we're doing that is affecting us on all levels. So with that being said, for your first chakra, which is all about your grounding, your survival, your financial life, and just how you're living on earth, you need grounding, which means that you need to really focus on what you need to do so that you can survive peacefully and in peace, right? Peacefully. So, it's not a coincidence to see that, because what other cards do you have here? Most of you are jobless, and so now you're not thinking about how you're going to survive and stuff like that. It makes sense, right? How can you think about your bills when you're unable to pay them? Interesting enough, right? So these are the three cards that you got for your foundation in your base chakra that's affecting you. It's affecting your grounding, and you're not, paying attention to survival and stuff like that. Because it's hard, there's a lot going on right now, and everybody's really being knocked off their feet, and it's really affecting you, the earth signs, in this way. It may not be all of the cards, but some of it for you, okay? Now, the healing message that the spirit guides have for you, a lot of times I give you suggestions, but I want to stick to what the guides have for you this time. They want you to know that the answer to all of these things lies within. So I feel like it means that you need to pay attention to what is going on with you. Pay attention, go within by thinking deeply about what you need to do that can help you to get yourself out of joblessness, okay? Maybe you need to figure out what you can do to help yourself now that you don't have a job, or all this stuff is going on, and the only way you can find out is by going within, which is question and answering, for some of us, reflection, meditation, visualization, just really thinking deep about who you are and what you want and what you're capable of doing, so that you can solve that grounding issue, that financial issue, okay? Looking at your sacral chakras for my earth signs, my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, some of you lack passion at this moment. Some of you are using sex to acquire things, right? It makes sense. When you lack passion, you're definitely not gonna feel, you're gonna probably have some orgasm issues, yes. So, and I feel like it's connected to feeling undesirable. Because sometimes when you're not feeling good about yourself, you can't even think mentally, be in the mood for sex, and let alone have the desire to even have an orgasm. So I feel like it's connected that way. And it all stems from you worrying about your finances. I know it. I know that's what is happening here. But I may be wrong. It's open for interpretation. I'm just saying this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm picking up. And the answer for you from the spirit guides is for you to start loving yourself. Start feeling good about yourself. Start doing things that pamper you so you can feel good. Don't be so caught up in the money that you don't have that you neglect who you are and your needs. Okay? Now, looking at your third chakra, there might be some liver problems for some of you, which means that you're not excreting the negative things that you're putting into your body properly. Too much toxins, and your liver is getting weak, right? Some of you may be experiencing bloating and gas problems. Obviously, makes sense, right? And a few of you may have some arrogant issues going on. Okay, so this is the area where your willpower comes to play, and you live a purposeful life and you set goals, and this is how you use your will to make things happen for you. And this is what is going on in this place. So I think that it's not so much about, you probably do feel good about yourself and not so bad. Well, by looking at the first and second chakra, I can see what's going on, but it's more of you, the health part is what you need to be paying attention to. Okay, so that you can clear that. If you can get that bloating out of the way and all the unhealthy things that you're putting into your body, things may clear up and become a little easier for you. Okay, and the spirit guides want you to get into the flow of things. Just allow life to flow through you. Allow yourself to experience things that are happening without you trying to control things too much. Accept the things the way they are. Be in the flow. Go with the cycles of life. Things are hard, you understand that, you accept it, and you flow with it. When things are easy, that's how it is. So get into the flow of things. It's a lot going on here. You can't act like nothing is happening and beating yourself up too much. It's understandable that you don't have a job. I know it's difficult for you, my earth signs, because that is what you're truly all about. But you have to understand that sometimes you cannot do nothing about anything. So that's why you have to practice being in the flow of life. For your fourth chakra, which is all about your unconditional love and heart space, some of you have unhealthy attachments to your children. Some of you feel unworthy of who you are. Unworthiness within yourself. And a misalignment with your true feelings, which means that you're lying to yourself in a way. You don't even connect with how you truly feel. If you're feeling bad, you're acting like you're feeling okay, for instance. And so you're not being honest with your own self. And the healing message that the spirit guides have for you to help you heal your heart space and all these issues is for you to become aware of that. You have to become like that little child you see in that card. That little child. Go into your childlike space so that you can be in touch with your own feelings and true feelings. Sometimes you have to stop being an adult and just allow things to really happen to you. Allow yourself to see that you're sad. Allow yourself to see that you are happy. That's what it's talking about. That's what this is about. Being aware of what's truly going on and not acting as if you don't exist, like being so out of touch with yourself. Now, looking at your fifth chakra, you have a blocked throat chakra. So some of you are not expressing your truth. You're not even understanding your own self and what you need, and working on your belief system and who you truly are. Because why? You're listening to too many opinions. A lot of times you lose yourself when you're listening to other people more than your own self. And that is making you seem like you're not a trustworthy person, right? Because how can somebody trust you when you don't know who you are, right? Nobody can rely on someone they cannot trust in. And trust issues can stem from you not knowing who you are and being in touch with your true feelings. So then what you say may not have value. And so then you cannot be trusted to some people. You see what I'm saying? That's how you're coming off. And it stems from all the stuff that I'm just talking about right now. So that needs to be worked on, because you're not speaking your truth. How can you speak your truth when you're not in touch with your truth, which is your feelings? You see how it all kind of works in like a domino effect? The spirit guides are telling you that it all lies in your choices. You are choosing to do things. You're choosing to do everything that you're doing that's not helping your personality. So making the right choices in the things that you're thinking about, that are coming to you, choosing what to focus your energy on, will help with this situation. So I would work on blocking my 5th chakra also. Now, for your 6th chakra, you're not being analytical enough. Some of you are experiencing some mental blocks, and of course lack of wisdom. So all that needs to be worked on. I feel like this is not such a big deal. You just need to really work on analyzing things on a deeper level, right? So that your wisdom will flow easily. But if you have mental blocks, it's because you're not thinking far enough and deep enough. You're not giving yourself the room and the space to really analyze situations. And that is why there is mental blocks, right? So the spirit guides want you to make progress. I feel like this means that you need to understand your progress in life. You need to see where you're going. You need to understand what you've improved on. That way you have better understanding of where you need to work with, what you need to work with, and how far you need to go, right? But before you do that, there is something about you starting to see where, how you've progressed in life, paying attention to that. And that requires deep thinking, right? And deep understanding, and also realizing how far you are progressing in life. And that helps to make sense out of all of that, right? And I feel like during that process, when you're analyzing your progress in life, wisdom will flow easily, like I said. Looking at your 7th chakra, you have a blocked crown, which means you're not connecting to higher wisdom and higher messages and guidance from the spirits, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and source, even the creator. Not answering your spiritual call, yes, of course, that will cut you off wisdom and understanding of what's truly going on. And some of you are just using spiritual power to harm others. And when this is happening, the spirits can block your crown. You can experience blockage in your crown because you're using that power wrongly. It will shut down on its own. It's meant to do good, not harm people. So the spirit guides want you to work on your crown by accepting what is truly going on with you spiritually. Accept your spiritual call, first of all, for some of you, so that you can progress in life and gain wisdom and understanding on what is happening to you and change the course of things in your life. And also they want you to watch what triggers. I think the triggers is for those of you who are using the spiritual powers wrong, that has caused the blocks. So watch what is triggering you to want to harm someone spiritually. You can do that by doing, bad rituals. You could be thinking negatively about someone and wishing them wrong. All that is a form of spiritual attack. So this stuff needs to be worked on, my earth signs, my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. That's what I have for you for the tarot session. Now I'm going to bring in the healing energies from the source so that it can work on all these imbalances within yourself. So get into a comfortable position so you can receive the healing energy, okay? Alright, so my earth signs, get in a comfortable position and prepare yourself to receive your healing energy here. The healing angels, I call on you. Use me as the healing channel to bring in the healing energy to the Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns that are watching this video and that will come across this. Thank you so much. Alright, so I need you to focus on your chakra energy centers, your tailbone, your sexual organs, the area around your navel, your heart space, your throat. And then I also want you to focus on your third eye and the top of your head, especially since there is blocks in that crown. Okay? Alright. So the energy will go to wherever it wants to go to for each of you depending on your situation. So prepare yourself to receive. Here you go, my F signs. Okay. Alright. 2 more. I'm bringing in 2 more energies for you. Okay. Here you go, my F signs. I need you to focus on your crown a lot because that's where you need a lot of the energy. Feel the energy go through your crown. Alright, my guides, let's bring in the last healing energy for you guys, please. Here you go, my earth signs. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next season, Virgo season, for your healing session. Thank you so